here's your daughter who suddenly becomes Miss India and then goes to cinema in the world of glamour, far away from the armed forces and the battalions that you're sort of at the foothills of Kargil and other places fighting. Were you sort of stunned, or did you take it as par for the course?
Actually, I was very certain that the kind of personality that she had evolved into by the time she was 20 and when she became Miss India, I was very certain that she'll keep evolving. I had absolutely no doubt. So I sent her a small advice, in form of...
From Batalik.
I was posted,
from Batalik. You were posted all up there in Batalik.
Yes.
Letters from Batalik.
So I wrote there, I said, you have been parachuted into a kind of life, by your luck and your grit and your own performance. I said, now you have to keep in mind a few things. So I said, I gave her a sort of mantra of FIPC square I. F stood for focus. Okay. Remain focused on whatever you want to do. I, intellect. No matter what you are, you will be the biggest actor, the greatest actor. But if your intellect is not sharp, you will be a nobody. P, physical fitness. In the kind of world you are going to be in, what matters is 20 years hence, and now it's 21 years, are you going to be that fit? And I think she has achieved that. Then first C was character, here more in relation to morals. I said you can lose your character at home and you cannot lose it in the wild world or wherever you are. Then second C was communication skills. If you don't have communication skills, again, you lose out. You have to constantly evolve yourself and be at it. And then was I was initiative. Initiative means be an initiator and don't react to things. And before it's too late, rather, I have not done well in my movies. I said, by the time the movie phase is over, you should be on to the next phase. Initiative all the time.
Wow, you've taken his very, very sane advice seriously.
But
you're remarkably fit. You have a health and fitness website or a business as an entrepreneur. You've done, as I said, Formula E racing, or you've tried it, horse riding, pilot. So it was very much General Saab's advice.
Studying. I've been pursuing. I've first finished my graduation, then my master's, then I pursued. Of course, flying does involve a lot of studies.
Yes.
And now I'm in the middle of pursuing another degree that I can't speak about at this stage.
Even while, welcoming motherhood, 2.5-year-old.
Yes, so I think the ability to constantly learn more is from that FIPC square I. The intellect has to be sharpened constantly through, of course, not just studies and diplomas and degrees, but being aware that there is so much to learn and read.
And what is it that makes you happiest? Out of all these things that you do, is it flying a plane? Is it horse riding? Is it driving fast cars, biking? I've seen you in TV serials doing biking, among other things.
I think being around people and communicating with people. I think I've been thinking about that a lot of late, and I'm trying to identify what am I good at and what do I really enjoy doing. And I think I would say communicating with people, being with people is something that gives me immense happiness.
Because of all these things that you've done, the one perhaps that got again noticed was when you became a politician. You contested an election in 2014, Lok Sabha election, Gul Panag versus Kiran Kher in Chandigarh.
And Pawan Bansal at that.
Yes, from the Aam Aadmi Party.
Yes.
Was that an experiment? Was that an experiment?
No.
Or was that a commitment? Do you regret what you did?
Absolutely not. So for two things. One, because I was very clear. Let me since it's a large part of who I am today is shaped by my father. We've been discussing current affairs and politics on the dinner table ever since I can remember. And I try to remember before we came here. The first real national issue that we discussed threadbare on the dining table was the Mandal Commission. And I was 10 at the time, 10 or 11 at the time. And I asked my father to explain to me what is going on, why are these, students burning buses, and in fact, even in themselves. So I think for us, the dining table has always been an area for debate and discussion. And as you debate and discuss, you begin to say there are some things that are not quite right, and then I didn't want to be constantly an armchair critic who says, this is not good, this is not how it should be, and I wanted to be part of the solution. And I think the AAP, from its ideological standpoint, is a party committed to trying to change the way politics is done. And that's what drew me to the AAP.